Hey, Theresa, talk about your numbers there again, exactly what you're doing.
Okay, so our structure of our gravel is 200. So we take 200 and our pin is 500. So 200 plus 500 is 700. Subtract our fill, which is 80. 620 is what we're gonna look at 1.5 meters.
Hey, I got 59. So that's cut a 3.
Cut a 4. So check right in that hole. So look for 630, because we want to leave it one low because we're stabilizing at 20 kilograms.
Yeah, that's 64.
So that's good enough. And then it's 2% cross fall up. So 6 centimeters higher at 3 meters. So you want to see the 500 pin minus 60, which is 440.
I got 48.
So a fill 4. So the fill of 4, subtract the 500 pin is 460 minus another 6, so 400 is what you want to see.
And that's great. Boom.
Wow, we got a grade.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more station with you guys.
Okay. So 200 minus 200, so it's 500 is what you want to see. This is an easy one. 510 for one low.
Okay, so I got 56, so 5, fill 5.
Fill of 5. Oops, sorry.
No, that's my bad. I was quoting.
That's probably fill of 3.
Yeah. What do we need? 510?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, really? He's had to prove me wrong. He's probably lying. 440.
On camera.
Can you zoom in on his tape so we can know if he's lying?
49. So
Fill of 5. So this was a fill of 5 too.
Okay. Do you know what the
Yeah.
average numbers are, kind of, Theresa, that I got approximately? Was it mostly a little bit of fills or what?
I think it'll pretty much balance, but it's just not
Yeah.
going to tie in properly to the existing.
Yeah.
So this is a fill of 5, so 5 less, so it's 450, so 39. Which you're on a hump, so it's probably good down there.
my brain started.
So yeah, you just put a line, yeah.
My brain.
Your brain started working? Whew, we're almost done. Dylan's brain started working.
No, it's just been out for like the last 35 minutes.
How old are you?
Light bulb turned on. 22.
It's been out for the last 22 years. He just started using it. Yay, road construction. So 700 minus 50.
650.
650. I forgot to write it on the last one.
660. So we have a 61, which is cut
Okay, cut 5. So add 5 too. So 550 minus 60.
49.
49.
Great.
Okay, this one will be easy. 11.
Will you do it once more? Because I just started.
Yeah, okay. So check here, and you should, if they're building the road, if this road was built the way we're building that road, you should see 200 here.
Oh, you
And so Theresa, why are you checking the asphalt? You're checking existing for what reason?
we had a wash.
So what we do, like typically what we'll do is we'll check our gravel before they pave it.
Yeah.
Then we check the asphalt after they pave it to make sure we have the right depth of asphalt.
Yeah.
And over time at FAC, they'll check this again. And if the road has fallen,
Yeah.
then they know that underground has to pay for part of the rebuilding of the road.
Right. Okay.
All right, so I have 17 and a half, 11, 5 and a half,
So that's right on.
11, 19.
So their crown is bang on.
Good.
Their quarters are a little low.
Okay.
But this was another crew that did this, another company that built it. So they might
Yeah.
build it a little bit different than we do.
That's right.
Maybe they bump up their crown and they don't bump up their quarters.
Right. Yeah.
And sometimes if you don't bump up your quarter enough, you don't get enough asphalt in it. That's
Yeah.
why we bump it up a bit to make sure we get our depth of asphalt.
Yeah.
It's on the plans, it shows a 130 crown, but we find that it falls. So we try to put in a 150 crown, but our quarter crown we go at 130 crown number. So 130 times 3 divided by 4 gives us the quarter crown. And then we bump it up by 1 centimeter.
And so basically that's the way you derive at the quarter crown number all the time, eh?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's another weird, crazy calculation, but this is one works more simple.
Just say it again, exactly what you did.
There is another, yes,
Yeah.
we do have another calculation that we can use that's more high tech.
Yeah.
But really, if you take the quarter times 3 divided by 4, I mean the crown times 3 divided by 4, we get the quarter.
Gotcha.
Same thing.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Rob's showing me what we need to put in the gutter. So the stick,
9.
yeah. So this distance from here to here is 200. Our structure of our road is 100 of asphalt. So 200 plus 100 is 300. So we want to see 300 in final. And so he's reading 390. So I have a fill of 9.
And you notice how Theresa has put these little clips on the string, which is a real good little invention here. She's
9.
used these little clips to put on the string so you can just move them easily. They're little alligator clips, that's what they are.
8.
And so each one, the middle one is our crown. And so the width of the road from lip to lip,
Yeah.
divide by 2 is our crown.
Oh, yeah?
And then divide that by 2 and then we get our quarter.
Right?
8. 16.
And you see what Theresa's doing here is basically
Yeah.
measuring this road up to determine how much gravel to order
Oh, that's what.
so we can finish it off.
You want 15.
And it works pretty good. Like, it's a pretty accurate way of measuring. It's basically doing a cross section of the road.
And 11.
You just basically take all these numbers that they're deriving right now, take all these numbers and average them out. And it generally works very close, actually.
9. 17.
See, in that way, once
18.
Theresa has determined how many tons needs to go into this
16.
section, for example, we'll
10.
just dump that many trucks here. We'll decide how many trucks that is, and we'll just dump that many trucks into
So
this little
will be
area.
the last one we do.
And that way you really don't even have to check grade as I'm roughing it in. As I'm roughing the gravel in here, you really don't even need to check grade, because if you've put the right quantity of gravel here, well, that pretty well takes care of it. I mean, you can't be that far out, right?
16.
And it seems to work pretty good doing it that way.
14. And 11.
Okay. We'll go do that other one. And then that'll be it.
You can go this way, it's faster.
Oh yeah, you're right. We can take a shortcut.
Rob is measuring and calling out the numbers, and Theresa is documenting the numbers. The gravel has been final packed, and this is the final check on grade before paving. Vern Kyle here. As a grader operator, your accuracy will be checked and double checked. It keeps it interesting, and it's the only way that you can calibrate yourself. The tolerance here is 1.5 centimeters on any point. 1 centimeter variance is okay, but 2 centimeters is not okay. On this step, Theresa and I have agreed that if anything measures out of spec, we will mark it and we will come back and fix it. If we did our jobs properly in the previous step, it should measure up okay. I've come to realize over the years that the most challenging number to get on grade is centerline, the crown number. When you're finishing, it's the last point to achieve. So it is very dependent on the volume of gravel on the street. Also, the final stroke with a grader blade, you need to place the crown on dead center. I hope you found this video interesting, and would you please subscribe and like or leave a comment. We will see you next time. There's those alligator clips.